Good morning, everyone. This is my very first edition of going live doing yoga on Facebook. So thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jessica. I sometimes go by Yoga Mama Jess. I've been teaching yoga and group fitness classes for many, many years. And I know that in times of uncertainty, worry, stress, one of the best medicines is doing exercise. Well, my favorite way to strengthen both your mind and your body is with yoga. So let's jump right in and get moving. Bring your feet together and your hands at your heart. We want to work on some breath work, but I also want to get us moving this morning. Let's start with a half sun salutation. On your inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing up to the palms. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips. Inhale, come up to a flat back, reach the crown of your head forward, maybe press your hands against your shins. And then exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing up. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Think about linking your movements with your breath. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Two more, please. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. With your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Now grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull over to the right. Roll that left shoulder open, really press down through your left foot. Breathe into that nice long stretch all down the left side of your body. Inhale, back up to center. Left hand grabs your right wrist and then pull over to the left. Press down through your right foot, press your right hips to the side, roll your right shoulder open. Breathe here. Inhale, come back to center, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. This time on your exhale, fly the arms back and sink down into a chair. Press down through your feet. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, sink it down to a chair. Keep your chest open, sink those hips. Inhale, reach up, nice and strong, little back bend at the top. Exhale, fly it down. Good, waking up those legs, waking up those hips. Again, think about linking your movements with your breath as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink it down. Two more just like this. Inhale up. Exhale, sink it down. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink it down. Chair pose, hold it here and breathe. Now, I want you to keep those shoulders rolled down and back. Chest is lifted. If you'd like, you can bring your hands to your heart. Maybe even reach the arms overhead, but only if that's comfortable on the shoulders. Now sink those hips a little bit lower. Look down. You should be able to see those toes. If you don't see those toes, sink back into that chair. Now press down through your feet. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's add on to our sun salutations. Now I'm just turning to the side so you can see me a little bit easier, but feel free to stay facing straight forward. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, step your right leg back to a lunge and breathe here. Make sure that left knee is straight over your heel. Walk those right toes back a little bit further and then gently lower your right knee down onto your mat. Bring your hands up above your left knee. Spine is lined up over your hips. Start to drop that right hip a little bit deeper. You can stay here or sweep the arms overhead. Slide those shoulders down and back. Inhale, reach up a little bit taller. On your exhale, bring the arms down, straighten your left leg, pull your hips back. Pull those left toes in towards you, maybe even reach for those toes. Now point your toes, shift forward, sweep the arms overhead as you come back into your lunge. Exhale, arms down, straighten that left leg, pull the hips back. Good, shift forward to a lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide it down, pull the hips back. In case you were wondering where that hamstring is, I think we just found it. Shift forward, inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, arms down, hips back, straighten the leg. One more time, inhale, shift forward, lift up into that lunge. Exhale, arms down, pull those hips back. Now this time, shift forward into your lunge. You can stay on your right knee. If you'd like a little bit more, go ahead, tuck your toes as you lift that knee off the ground. Now, left hand down to the ground. Inhale, right arm up. Or maybe it's the right arm down, left arm up. Roll that top shoulder open. Turn your gaze up to the sky, but only if that feels good on your neck. Inhale, twist open a little bit more. Exhale, release. Both hands down. Step your left leg back, finding your very first downward facing dog. Now really spread your fingers, plant your palms. Let your head hang in between your arms. Feet are about hips width apart. Bend your right knee, press your left heel down. And then bend your left knee, press your right heel down. Just walk out your dog, alternating the bend in the knee. Start to press those hips from side to side. This should feel really good on the legs. Now bring your heels back towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, step your feet up to your hands in a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing to the palms. Exhale, fold forward. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. On your exhale, step your left leg back this time, or the other leg if you already did your left leg. Speaking of, I did. And then gently lower that knee down. Make sure the front knee is over your heel. Untuck your back toes, walk those hands up above the knee. Now again, you can stay here. We're just warming up through that hip. If you'd like, sweep the arms overhead. Slide those shoulders down and back. Spine is lined up over the hips. Just starting to breathe some life into that hip. With your next inhale, reach up a little bit taller. Exhale, arms down. Straighten the front leg. Pull your hips back. Pull those toes in towards you. Maybe even reach for those toes. Now, for whatever reason, anytime we fold forward, we have a tendency of creeping those shoulders up to your ears. So try to remember to keep that spine nice and long, but relax those shoulders down and back. Now, adding some movement with our breath. Point your toes, shift forward, come back into your lunge as you sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms down, straighten the leg, pull the hips back. There's that hamstring again. Shift forward, inhale, reach up. Exhale, down, pull the hips back. This is just a nice, gentle rocking motion. If you'd like to stay in your lunge or in your hamstring stretch for a little bit longer, that's perfect. We're just bringing some movement into that lower body. Please take one more round here as you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, down, pull it back. And now point your toes, shift forward, come back into your lunge. Again, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, tuck the back toes and lift your knee. Now, left hand down or right hand if your right leg is back, and then reach that top arm up. Roll your shoulder open, maybe gazing up to the fingertips, maybe looking straight ahead or even down towards your mat if that's more comfortable for your neck. Inhale, twist open a little bit more. Exhale, release, plant your hands. Now tuck your left toes, step your right leg back, downward facing dog. So again, really spread your fingers, plant your palms. Relax those shoulders. Go ahead, shake your head no, and nod your head yes. If you'd like, walk out your dog once again. I always think this feels so good. Bring your heels back towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, walk or maybe even hop your feet up to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing to the palms. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back once again, finding your lunge. Now you can always come down onto that right knee, but I want you to challenge yourself here. Stay up on your toes and walk your hands up above your left knee. Again, stay here or reach the arms overhead. Slide those shoulders down and back, finding strength and balance here in our crescent lunge. With your next inhale, reach up a little bit taller. Exhale, open up to the left. So reach your right arm forward, reach your left arm back. This is our water wheel pose. I'm sorry, I'm turning away from the camera. Keep your spine lined up over your hips. Now we want to keep that left knee bent, but instead of pulling forward through your right arm, think about pulling back through your left arm. We've got a lot going on here. We've got a twist, we've got balance, and of course, we've got strength. Keep that breath nice and steady. Inhale, come forward, bring the arms back to center. Exhale, sink the arms down as you sink those hips a little bit deeper. Now press down through your feet as you inhale, arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink it down. There's that hip again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink. Two more, using your breath. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sink it down. Plant your hands. Step your left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Really send those sits bones up to the sky. Exhale, walk or hop, feet up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your left leg back this time, or again, your right leg if you already did the left side. So remember, you can always come down onto that back knee. I want you to challenge yourself a little bit more though by staying up on your toes, find your balance, and walk your hands up above the front knee. Good, sink that hip a little bit deeper. I know those legs are starting to wake up. When you're ready, arms overhead. Slide your shoulders down and back. Really press through that back heel. Leg is nice and straight. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, open up. towards the right leg. Now, if one side feels totally different than the other side, that's normal. But we want to work on lining up your spine over your hips. Remember, as we bend that knee, we want to reach forward through that front arm. Instead, bend the knee, but then pull back through your back arm. We're breathing, we're twisting, we're balancing, we're getting stronger. Inhale, come back to the front. Exhale, sink the arms down, sink those hips a little bit lower. Inhale, sweep the arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink it down. Good. Inhale, reach up strong. Exhale, sink. Get into those hips a little bit more. 2 more. Take it at your own pace. Exhale, sink it down. Plant your hands. Step that right leg back. Our last downward facing dog. Good. Walk out that dog. Bring your heels back to your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Now let your upper body hang as you slowly, slowly roll all the way up. Nice big shoulder roll at the top. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. I invite you now to stay here for some breath work. Maybe come all the way down onto your mat for a Shavasana. Take some time today to be good to yourself, but also remember to take some time to strengthen both your mind and your body. I hope to see you again next time. Thank you so very much.